started working with Deb, I had and still have a lot of writing projects to work on, from grant proposals to residency applications to my newsletter. And I knew that they all could be better, but the idea of making them all better was so overwhelming. And so I just knew that I needed some outside help. So I reached out to Deb specifically for editing help and to just help me improve all these documents, because she made it clear when we met initially at an art residency in Virginia that she is organized and dedicated and extremely experienced with a variety of types of writing, from creative to all types of business writing, in both the arts industries, but also technology, business, retail, I mean, all kinds of writing. And so I knew that she had a lot of experience, and that experience could apply to exactly what I was doing, even if I had a variety of pieces that I needed help with. And I also wanted to enlist Deb specifically because she is really organized and efficient with her use of time. So if you enlist her for a certain number of hours, I was confident that I was going to get a lot out of those hours, and that it would be time and money well spent. Also, I didn't feel like Deborah would judge me for any poor writing that I might have turned in a draft phase. So there was no hesitation, no shame or fear about showing her my writing, and that helped too. Working with Deb was really easy because she is very organized, and we had specific times where we met and discussed really specific issues and challenges I was having with the writing. And so when we met, she had kind of a broad approach at first, in order to make sure that the document was going to best serve my needs. She could consider the audience reading the document and consider exactly what I was trying to say. So there was technical writing involved, but she also helped us get off on really a great foot from the beginning by being sure that she was questioning why I was wanting to say what I was wanting to say, not just how to say it, but why. And that enabled the documents to be as strong and effective as they could be, like say for grant writing or a teaching proposal. Instead of getting into the minutia of the structure of a sentence, she would ask me things like, why do you want to teach at this facility? Or why do you want to apply at this residency? So that in the end, when it was all polished up, the basics, the real content were there. It made every document we worked on so much stronger. And it made me answer questions about why I'm doing what I'm doing, which of course I needed to know in order to write persuasive, powerful documents. So Deborah provided me with really specific ideas for the writing. And she did it frequently enough that I feel like I'm now trained to think that way for myself. So the real benefit for me of working with Deborah is that, yes, she helped with the documents that we worked on together, but that will continue in the future, whether I'm working with her in the future on projects, which I sure hope to, but also for when I'm working on my own. There'll be a long residual effect of these lessons. Deborah provided me with really specific ideas and avenues to consider for my writing, and taught me how to break out of my own blind spots so that I can continue to do that in the future with my writing. And so that's really valuable. Once she opened up some new ideas for me, the writing became easier and more authentic. And it took that push from Deborah in a new direction for me to be able to immediately start creating improved writing. I've noticed in every email, every subject line, every text I send, I'm questioning the words I'm using and improving them. And so there's a residual effect with that. I think I'll be able to use these newly acquired approaches in everything, not just what I came to Deborah for in the first place, but with everything I do. with Deborah, Deborah and I worked together one-on-one for several sessions. And then we also did, she also invited me to attend group sessions for a 6-week program. And I assumed that the one-on-one work would be tremendously more effective than the group sessions, but I was delightfully surprised in how effective the group meetings have been for me. And the other people in the group are from different industries, not my own. So I wrongly assumed that there would be little for me to glean from those group meetings. And again, I was completely wrong. Due to the directions that Deborah gives during those group meetings, it allows each participant to learn from each other. And she can take one topic or one problem that somebody brings up and apply it to everyone else in the group. I also did not sign up to learn more about LinkedIn. And again, a blind spot, realized that that's exactly what I need to learn more about. And Deborah is a wealth of knowledge on how to be authentic while accomplishing your goals through written material in platforms such as LinkedIn. So that was extremely helpful and a total surprise for me when I signed up for the group work.